IRC Contender Series day number 1 now. To get things started off, yeah, we had some technical issues, but now it's all fixed. But we'll get into the details of what you guys are watching right now. But let's go on with the casting, right? Let's see. We probably had a very southern plane path going off towards the eastern side a bit more. We can see the first zone has actually centered around the northwestern side of the map. So interesting to see. Probably about 70% to 80% of the teams are outside the zone. So most of the time we will see rotational fights, maybe something more happening. But yeah, for now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IRC Contender Series season number 1. 50,000 bucks on the line here for the Sri Lankans. And yeah, this is a full Sri Lankan lobby. So 50k on the line for everyone here that is playing right now. We'll get into more details as we can see the rotations happening. Yeah, towards the center of the zone, we can see possibly some fighting happening over in the farm area. We can see, I think, Rio in a bit of trouble. He is taking some shots down near the Novo side. We can see the push is coming towards him, and unfortunately, he was the last player standing, and that's going to be it. B6 Esports gets the 1v4 here. Hate. Oh my goodness. With the 1v4 to start us off in the IRC Contender Series. Oh my goodness. B6 Esports on a roll over here. What a beautiful play here by Hate OP to start us off, guys. And that's what we are going to be expecting from everyone watching in the live. Welcome, welcome. And what a welcome it has been. Yeah, definitely amazing play to start us off here. 1v4 from Hate is definitely a wonderful thing to see first up. So, yeah, 50k on the line. Of course, it's going to be a paid. So everyone contending for the same prize pool. Of course, it's going to be split amongst so many of the people. I think, yeah, might just be $150 plus paid if we're going to take it like that way. But yeah, we can see now 4K LF over here in a fight now. As we can see JLo coming in from the side. The rush is going to come in, and she gets some shots off. But unfortunately, the enemy, whose literal name is Enemy, actually takes elimination over from this side. So now the last player standing here, Athena and Haley, will have to try and do something for the team over here. It's not going to look too good. The team CB over here gets 2 early eliminations over from this side, and this is going to be something that they will have to watch out for here. 4K LF, they will have to do something because, yeah, unfortunately, they are in a bit of a struggle at this point in time. No eliminations picked up, so we can see the third party over from the other side. Or is it the same team? Yeah, it's the same team, creating an angle, and that's going to draw the attention of Haley, but she's not going to confirm anything quite yet. Here we can see Athena trying to do a rotation of her own, but I think it's going to be way too open there. So yeah, I think definitely some strategy has to be involved over in this side because it's not going to look too good for them to start things off. The angle from Athena looks good, but I think her best bet probably would be to climb over that um, sniper tower or some tower, as we see. Probably get a couple of knocks here, but I think that's going to be very hard to do. So let's see how this plays out, guys. So far, we can see Killmonger and Enemy having 1 kill each from the Code Blacks over here. So yeah, let's see how well they perform over here. 2 kills off to start us. Here we can see the rush, the push going in. 3-1 split over here. Enemy with the angle. So doing the supporter's job over here. Probably even is the entry fragger in this point. So I think taking the angle is probably a good idea. Let's see how it goes. You can see a fight going on. VE Mafia Gang and NRC as well. Going back and forth over here. But as you can see, the shot fires comes down from this side. Athena holding on barely, but she gets the knockdown over here. Let's see, and unfortunately from the other side, the knockdown comes out. Haley, the last player standing over here, way too much for Athena to do. Haley not giving the cover fire that Athena was hoping for, but right now reveals position, takes a knockdown, and has to heal herself up really quickly over here. Delayed the heal, and right now the shots are going to come in. It looks like a too much for her to do. Yeah, there we go. The shutdown comes, and 4KLF, they are going to be eliminated to start us off here in the IRC Contender Series. Day number 1 here. So 10 matches for these teams to play. We're going to do 5 today and 5 tomorrow. So let's see how this will go over here for ISNRC. We can see the squad down is going to come Mini with the 1v3. Amazing stuff by Mini. Now today, Mini, something really weird happened to me in the morning. Mini sent me 50k popularity out of nowhere. So I think that's a sign I have to glaze him a bit in this IRC Contender Series, and he has done a brilliant performance to start to start us off here. 1v3 against BE Mafia Gang, very well played. One elimination going to Lucifer, so let's see how well he can do the rest of this series. But yeah, really weird. I asked him in the game whether it was a mistake or a misclick or something. I still don't know why he did it, but yeah, I guess he's yet to see. I think my message on PUBG, just let me know, bro. I don't get it, but yeah. Let's see. The zone has shifted towards the Georgipur side, much more western than it is. So I say NRC will have to take a huge rotation to go in towards the zone. Probably going to be the furthest out if we don't consider B6 Esports on the southern island over there. So let's see how well they can do now. The previous champions yesterday, LFEQC. Let's see how well they can do in this contender series. Of course, the consistency has to come out for 10 matches. We see Omega with the knock here. And the beautiful spray coming in. IRC in a bit of trouble right now. Omega getting the integrity of the vehicle. Getting some shot down over here. Adios is going to be in a bit of trouble now. Omega from the other side is going to get shot down by Muir over here. He is going to be kicking himself, asking how did he get knocked down here. But right now he's going to come out with the heal. But Mew is adamant for that knockdown over here. The tree covering Omega's angle over here. So, yeah, I think Mew kind of unlucky with the angle. He's going to hold a grenade. Let's see what he will be able to do with the grenade over on this side. We can see TRC gets a knockdown with the grenade. We can see, yeah, so much happening right now. Play zone taking out play from ISA NRC. That's Lucifer. And I think, oh my goodness. Yeah, Lucifer has been eliminated. So interesting stuff over here. Roy RC gets a knockdown. Webber goes down. Storm EQC trying to do something here to get the revenge for his player over here right now. And the knockdown comes in very good from Tfue. Gets a knockdown. And Sia actually confirming the elimination. So another third party coming over from this side. Omega from EQC is going to chase him down right now. I think the shutdown comes down, gets a hit marker, but unfortunately it's not going to be that much. Omega, very unfortunate here, had run out of bullets in the M4 and had to reload. Otherwise, the knock was going to be confirmed. He's looking for the knock, but ran out of bullets at the last moment. You can see Storm over from the other side. Mew hopping into the Mirado. Storm missing the shots. Unfortunately, switches to the 4-scope. CC if I can get a better spray down over here, but Mew is going to make it away just in time here. Storm gonna kick himself for missing those shots over here, but let's see, guys. Omega now gonna knock down Jana over here. Omega dealing with a different squad over here. Mavericks now in a spot of bother. LFEQC, they're doing a very good job of controlling these two fights. And Hasia goes down with a shot down from Tfue. Right now, the rush is going to come towards Tfue. He's going to be prepared with the shotgun. Let's see what he can do. Jumps down over here. Tfue with the shotdown. He looks like he's lagging a bit, but Storm with the shutdown takes down Nemesis. And now it's going to be the last player standing from Mavericks that has to do the job for the team. Nemesis gets eliminated. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brilliant stuff from LFEQZ. Managing all the fights that are coming their way. Oh my goodness. So many fights, and right now Mavericks, they are probably the worst off here in this position. Omega gonna hitch a right from Tfue from this side. And yeah, the last player standing, Asia, is nowhere to be found. Asia is yeah, saying tata bye to his team. And he's going to try and play a solo game. Let's see how that works out here. But unfortunately for Mavericks, he's going to be the guy with the momentum, but the rest of his team is going to be 6 feet under here, unfortunately. But Asia, hopefully, he will be able to do something for the team. There we go. Asia now getting eliminated to the zone. He's now confirmed the last player standing for Mavericks. Right, so to everyone watching in the live, welcome everybody to the IRC Contender Series. 50K on the line for these 20 teams that we see over here. Uh, yeah, so pretty excited to see how this pans out. Of course, we are going to see 5 matches today and 5 matches tomorrow, totaling 10 matches. Let's see who will walk away with the highest amount of prize pool cash over here. Let's see, guys. Let's see. DDX, second place runners up yesterday in their paid. They will be full in form over here today. So let's see how well they will be able to do. Now, right now, the zone actually did shift towards the western side of the map. Georgia Pool area going to start us off. And we can see the rotations coming in from the south side as well. I think there we can see 4K, and now, oh my goodness, it's going to go way up north here. Georgia Pool Center is going to be that city. T4S looking like a nice little position. They are holding TLQ as well. Going to be a nice place that they are holding as well. Now, DDX, they are going to hold a nice position as well. Probably a gatekeeping position for them, for any of the teams coming from the roadside. As we can see, I think 2B. They are going to go from the roadside here, and I think they're going to go up north even to try and avoid the pressure of being having to fight as soon as they enter into zone. Right now, we can see a rush coming in from I think this is EQZ Esports, and it looks like the push is gonna come in perfect from EQC. Octane, Swaggy, and Wikisla now in the fight. Let's see what's going on, guys. Octane with the S2K shots coming down, and right now it looks like Panda from B2 is going to control the fight very well over here. Swaggy from EQC, he's going to have to try to do something, and he does get the shot down, guys. He does get the shot down now. It's going to be the last player standing, and that's going to be easy work for EQC Esports. Take him down. TLQ Esports, just like that way. What a performance here from EQC Esports to start us off. A beautiful squad vibe. You can see now the KSG girls squad in a bit of trouble over here. You can see they are going to be in the northern Georgia Pool city. And right now it looks like the last player standing, Darshi, is going to be receiving a push from DDX Esports. It doesn't look like they want to stay in their position for long. And unfortunately, Kesha is going to be bleeding out over near the bridge side. So, yeah, pretty unfortunate over here. But let's see what Darshi can do, guys. Will she be able to pick up a couple more eliminations for the team? Let's see. Right now, 2B Esports is going to make their way in towards the zone. I think Dima is going to pick up that elimination. Kesha going down over in the Georgepur side. That's the last player standing for the girls squad. And as we can see, 2B Esports losing a player over on this side, but shooting range, they are going to find a nice little position that they can work with over here. Now, B6 Esports, they have gotten 5 eliminations to start themselves off. EQC got 4, NRC got 4, and EQC Esports have 4 as well. And right now, B6 Esports is going to be taking a fight with LFEQC now. Let's see. It's going to be an interesting fight because we have Tfu knocked out and Storm. He has to control the fight over on this side, and Top from B6 Esports gets the knockdown with the Mirado, and Omega from the other side has to try and do something over here. It looks like Hate, the momentum guy for B6 Esports, unfortunately has been eliminated out of the match, so we won't see much action from here as well. Now it's going to be a 1v1 with Top and Omega over on this side. Let's see how that works out, guys. Omega is going to go into the that's going to be way too easy here for B6 Esports to deal with right now. Hate is going to get eliminated with 5 eliminations. Tabs is going to get 2, and Tops is going to get 2. Wow, what a beautiful performance here from B6 Esports to get those eliminations. And right now, look at that zone shift, guys. It has IRC in the center of the circle, and look at that. It's a no man's land almost. If you take the south of the zone out of the equation, we probably won't see it going towards that side either way. So we can see most of the southern region, they will have to move up towards the zone, and that's going to be interesting because in all of these teams, actually, they might have a chance of gatekeeping here. So let's see how that works out. So we have Dima, Tony, and Sacha with Team Way the Papa over here. They are going to be fighting up against, I think, that's Code Blacks, it looks like. So let's see how well they do here. Dima with the Molotov gets that elimination. Oh no, it's TRC official. They are going to be fighting with right now. And they have picked up 3 eliminations already. We can see Teju with the 1 elimination, the only guy with the momentum for the team. Unfortunately, Xenox getting knocked out, and now it's going to be Rich who gets knocked out, and Teju the last player standing over on this side. I think the revive will have to come out, but the rush is going to come in before that, and Dima is going to pick up those eliminations. Really nice to hear. Nicely the 1v2 for him as well to TRC Esports or TRC Official to start off the Contender Series match number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 4 going to conclude in just 10 seconds over here. Let's see how this zone shift is going to affect them, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's going to go towards a no man's land, really open area. So let's see how that works out. Yeah, I think with the Papa, they're gonna find it really easy. They have many utilities in the bag over here, plenty of smokes, plenty of grenades to use to their disposal. So that's something that they can very easily bring out when it comes to them rotating into the no man's land zone. You see the last player standing. Here's the Dalshi. Um, yeah, it definitely doesn't look like she might be able to do much here because she has to make her way into the zone. She's currently 21 meters outside. And look at that. It's DDX Esports to deny that over on this side. So I don't think she might have a very easy way into zone unless, of course, she gets the elimination of DDX. But as you can see, EQC Esports now up for a fight. Swaggy with a nice little 3-piece. He has some momentum for the team. They're going to face up against T4S. And look at that. Nexus is actually going to take the knock first up. Nexus is going to take a knock right now, and it looks like, more people actually getting knocked out right now. And look at the third party. Vinny is going to take a knock over on this side. Swaggy goes down. Vicky Sir as well is going to go down. V6 get eliminated. 10 eliminations to their name. Beautiful start for them. And I think the revive will have to come in as fast as possible here. But unfortunately, it's not going to be possible. Vicky Sir, Swaggy, and the rest of the team is going to go down. And as we can see, T4S Esports have joined in with only a 3-man roster, but they're doing really well over here. Over on this side, headshot registers from Nexus towards Octane, but Octane, he gets a knockout before that. So Deosan, he has to try something over here, but it looks like he's not going to be focused over on this side. I think he's going to leave. I'm just super speechless, guys. T4S last player Deosan handled that fight really badly, focused on something completely different here, and let his team down. Yeah, that was not good at all. Not good at all. Should have focused on the threat that was in front of you and not focus on something that wasn't taking the attention. But unfortunately, they are going to be eliminated, and Octane still stands. This is what makes EQC Esports so good. They capitalize really well on a player's mistake and make them actually pay the price for it. Over on this side, Tony, unfortunately, not the greatest of shots there. Couldn't get the confirmed knockout here. We can see Asia from MBX chilling in the court. and Tony has absolutely no idea. And right now it looks like DDX Esports, they'll have to come to the zone. And right now Mew from IRC trying to hip fire there, but unfortunately Bad is going to take that elimination over on this side. Now it's Adios IRC, the last player standing for IRC. Let's see, will he be able to do something over against 2B Esports? The nade gonna pull from Adios from IRC. Let's see, Octane now coming in for the push, and it looks like, yeah, he gets the elimination. Adios IRC was cooking the nade and predicted it perfectly. Octane, unfortunately, is going to be eliminated from that beautiful nade over here. DDX as well, trying to get into the zone, but unfortunately got eliminated outside of it. And look at this, 7 teams remaining, 10 players still very much standing over here. And look at the right hand side, 2 from NRC, 1 from 2D. That gets eliminated. I think 2D, yeah, the one is still alive. Mavericks, the one gets eliminated. 1 from Vedapapa, 2 from 2B. IRC only has 1 and Team X-Force has 2. So Susti getting the knockout of Joker. He's going to look for that confirmation kill. Yeah, he does pick that up. And right now another player getting eliminated over on this side. Yeah, and I think Team X-Force, they are going to get eliminated right now. As we can see, the revive coming in from Susti towards Mini. Mini will definitely be the guy that is going to have the most momentum for the team. Let's see, the fight is going to come against IRC. Adios getting the knockdown, and Adios with the 1v2 to clutch it for IRC. What a beautiful play there from Adios to keep the team in the game and give the team the much needed points that they need to progress further in the Contender series that they are very well hosting over here. Adios with a beautiful play with a 1v2. Absolutely dominating performance. IRC still in the game, and IRC in the top 3 because of that play here. It's a 1v1v1 scenario. Dima is going to take down Susti from NRC. Way too open for his liking, and right now it's a 1v1 with Dima and Adios. Adios is going to come in for the rush. No, he's going to take cover behind this huge rock over here. It looks like he thinks that Dima is in the hoover over there, but he is not. He's going to throw some smokes, try and see if he can get closer towards this final elimination. Adios IRC has the easiest job in the world. If he does get this elimination, nerves are going to be on a next level high. Of course, it looks really easy on the screen that you're watching on, but in the game itself, it's going to be nerves shaking over on this side. All the utilities being thrown. Adios has 4 nades to play around with, and now the last of his smokes gets thrown. And let's see, guys, intense 1v1 scenario. None of these players will want to give away this chicken dinner just like that. They will want to earn it, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's the first match of the Contender series. Starting off on a good note is going to be important, but more than that, it's going to give them the confidence to actually progress forward in the Contender series. Be confident enough to take more points and build that momentum that they need to go far in this Contender series. Of course, 5 matches today, 5 matches tomorrow. It's going to be that consistency that they need. Where the Papa will want the confidence, IRC Adios will definitely want the confidence as well. But it's all up to Dima to deny that for one hit. IRC, let's see, the grenade is going to come in a bit towards the left for Adios. Not really the place he should be throwing at. Dima is actually going to make a rotation towards the left-hand side. Adios is going to waste his final grenade. And right now, that nade actually looks really good from Dima. It's going to be a bit towards the front. Now, Dima knows his position. Dima definitely knows his position right now. The last of the smokes coming out from Adios. And yeah, it looks like he is going to try and get into the buggy. This is really, really good from Adios, trying to take the information from the high ground. This is really important here. The nades from Dima, he's going to try and come in. Dima has no advantage that we can see on Adios's screen. It looks really good. And right now, he's going to expose himself. And this looks really easy for Adios. That nade may connect. And Adios from IRC gets the chicken dinner. Done and dusted. Too easy for Adios. A solo chicken dinner for the team. What a beautiful performance. Even though his team wasn't there to give him the support that he needed, he does it for himself. He does it for the team. Put the team on his shoulders and said, let me do it for you guys. And he has provided the perfect start for IRC. Winner, winner, chicken dinner to them. Beautiful plays over here from IRC. And Adios has done a beautiful game over here to get the chicken dinner, get the confidence for his team. And that was really smart play, using the buggy, using the seat of the buggy to take the high ground position, actually to get that advantage. Dima exposing himself, probably shouldn't have done that, but nonetheless, IRC winning the first match of the Contender series. What a brilliant performance by Adios. Put his team on his back and said, I'm going to bring home the chicken dinner, and he has done beautifully so. Amazing performance, amazing way to start us off over here. Have you all not been entertained, guys? Guys in the live chat, give your love for Adios. He definitely deserved it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. From the first match, we can see already 1v4s, 1v3s, solo chicken dinners for the team. Wow, what a beautiful performance here. Mew with the damage over here, not providing any eliminations to the team. But it's going to be Adios with the 4 eliminations. Picked up 335 damage to his name, and he does it the solo man over here. Roy with the elimination as well. Wow. Bringing up, I think, only 5 elimination points, but the 10 free points coming in from the chicken dinner. So absolutely beautiful plays. Match summary: 69 eliminations, 59 knockouts, 7,859 total healings, 8 grenade eliminations, 22 assists, 1 vehicle eliminations to start us off in the Contender series. Very well done here, guys, to IRC for winning the first match. This is the match summary for match number 1. We can see very much use of utility over here. 8 grenades used, very well done here. Where the Papa with the 8 eliminations. If they got the chicken dinner, it would have been a load of points over here. But unfortunately, Dima did very well to bring his team to the second place position. He also played a solo game for the last few segments of the match. But yeah, Adios from a very early stage in the match was able to take the chicken dinner over here. Hate OP with the 1v4. It's going to take the MVP. Beautiful stuff here. 5 eliminations, 867 damage, 338 heal. If you missed it, guys, he did a 1v4 against 4K over in the Novo side. And yeah, absolutely amazing. 4 knocks with 11 minutes survival time, was able to impact the match really greatly over here. Dima also with the 5 eliminations survived significantly greater. Would have been the MVP if he took the chicken dinner, but unfortunately missed it. He will definitely come back stronger in the next match. We'll see, guys. And there we go. My super duper supporter Mini 77 with the 4 eliminations. Guys, I gotta stop. 649 damage. Beautiful play from him as well. Took a 1v3 against VE Mafia Gang as well. VX Action TLQ with the 4 eliminations as well. 615 damage. Damage. LF Swaggy EQC with 3 eliminations as well to start off the first match of the Contender series. Those are the top players to watch out for going into the next couple of matches. 15 points taken by IRC. Veda Papa with the 14 eliminations. Sorry, 14 total points. ISA NRC with a good start. 13 total points here. B6 Esports with 10 total points here. All in eliminations. EQC Esports with 8. 2D Esports with 8 as well. 2B Esports with 6. LFEQC with 5. VE Mavericks with 4 as well as Code Blacks. T4C Sports, TRC Official with 3, DDX Esports with 2, as well as Team X4, Strixless Quick with 1, 4 Knights with 1, V Mafia Gang with 1, 4K Last Fire with 1, KSTFRS Girls and TLQ Esports not able to capitalize in this match going forward. Let's see, guys, the confidence with IRC now at its peak, winning with 15 total points. And it's a very slow match here, not the usual we usually see here. But let's hopefully see whether IRC can continue their momentum, hopefully come back with a chicken dinner with more elimination points, or will we see another team absolutely dominate here, guys? When I come and cast, I want to see the points here, 30 plus points for the teams that come out and play. Of course, it's possible. It has been done before when I'm casting. So let's see, guys. Let's see how it pans out over here. Yeah, we're going to go in for a quick break. The next match going to be Miramar here. 5 matches today, 5 matches tomorrow. Match number 2 of day number 1 is going to come really shortly here. Let's go in for a quick break, guys. If you're in the live, yeah, I think we can see. Yeah, definitely give some love for IRC, and the way that Adios played for the first match definitely deserves some hype. Share this live around, guys. If you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. All right, all right. Oh my gosh, Dave, stop shouting, man. I'm here. All right. Welcome back, guys. Match two about to be underway. Of course, going to be the Miramar match that we're going to start off with. The first Miramar match of this 2 day series here by IRC, the contender series. Of course, 50,000 rupees on the line for all of these players here in this lobby. So yeah, pretty interesting to see what's going to go down in this second match. We saw IRC with a beautiful chicken dinner from Adios played it solo, and he got the job done. He picked up 4 eliminations as well for the team. Let's see whether the momentum will carry forward or will they find it difficult from now on. Of course, it's you never know, guys. You never know what will happen. We can see the first plane path going in from just south of El Pozo, going all the way down to Puerto side. And yeah, I think we can see the southern side of the map is going to be accessed way more than the north side of the map. Places like El Azhar, even Hacienda might just be a bit out of reach. For example, ISSNRC, their drop location is going to be somewhere there. It's going to be a bit harder for them to actually reach that position. But as we can see, the first zone is going to present itself and it's going to go towards the western side of the map, but it's going to be fairly central over here. Might be a bit northern even per se, considering that the bottom part of the map is not going to be in play. Places like Chumasera just inside the zone. Valdemar, we can see a team going over there. Unfortunately, not part of the zone here. We can see a split coming in from Vedapappa as well on the southern side of yeah, the circle is they're gonna have to rotate up towards the zone, and yeah, we can see a drop going towards Patona. They'll probably have the longest rotation, not considering the fact that maybe Puerto might just be the same distance out for them as well. So let's see how this pans out. I think we can safely say about a 50-50 spread of teams inside and outside of the zone. A lot of teams actually in the La Bendita side just north of Los Leones. So that's going to be interesting to see whether there will be some fighting going on over there. Okay, so we can see just south of San Martin, I think LFEQC going to the designated drop location of San Martin. I don't think they will leave that position here. And because Victory X actually not in the scene anymore, PUBG Mobile competitive, yeah, for Sri Lanka, we can see a new team, I think. Code Blacks, they have taken the power grid area. So what had been dominated by VX now not anymore. It's going to be dominated by Code Blacks. Let's see how well they will be able to do so. We can see B6 going towards the El Pozo side. And then we can see TLQ. Hey, they've taken my drop. Guys, I only found that drop. Nobody else went there except for me. Okay, I made that drop. So yeah, I think someone from the team maybe took it. Pretty good place actually. When I went there a couple of times, very decent loot. And when you get a zone like this, way the one that you saw just now, very easy rotation as well inside. Just go through El Pozo. It's going to be very safe as well. You might not get knocked even through the rotation. So yeah, think it's oh my goodness, we have Octane has DC'd out of the match. Quite unfortunate. So EQC Esports going into the match with a 3-man. Quite unfortunate, guys. Quite unfortunate. They are going to have to try their best to get their points with only a 3-man squad. Let's see how. Let's see how well. Okay, so the new team in town, Trix Lays Quick. I think this is after the YSPL. A lot of changes has been made to the Sri Lankan PUBG Mobile community. We can see Wizard has come in with his new team, new sponsorship, or new organization maybe. But it's the B2R lineup over here with Aslan, Aladdin, and Panda. They have come together, made a squad. Don't know whether anything is confirmed as of yet. They've come towards the Picardo side, their designated drop location. So right, we can see now KSG FRS girls in a fight right now with the 4K girls squad, right? Interesting fight. We can see Genie Clumsy taken out straight away. Probably going to be the two most pivotal eliminations over on this side. Probably the two people that can control the fight really well. But now it's going to be up to Kesha and Darshi to try and control this fight from here. Maybe pick up an elimination, make it even. But Haley from LF with the M249 is going to connect the car spray shots and confirm the elimination of Kesha. Now Darshi is going to try and make a run for it as usual. The KST girls strat. Ah, it's I can't say anything. Of course, it's the right decision. Of course, you can't just you might as well just try and go for the placement points. But this is happening way too often. I've seen this yesterday as well. So maybe, guys, I think rather than making a run for it all the time, please try and get the synergy of the squad together so that the fights that y'all take don't miss. I'm not flaming anyone that is playing. I'm not here to coach anyone or be the judge of how y'all take the fights, but it's just, friendly advice. I think, of course, now Darshi has the pressure of staying alive for the squad. Of course, their position not that great at all. They haven't confirmed any points as of yet. So going to the second match, of course, you need that decent flow of points. Of course, 10 matches, you need to at least break the 100-point threshold if you are to even consider yourself having a chance of taking a part of this 50,000 rupee prize pool. So, yeah, really unfortunate start for the girls squad. KSG might have to fix some things along the way, but for now, Darsh is still surviving. Let's see how that works out for the squad. We can see the zone has now shifted. Stage 1 zone about to close, and we saw Swaggy taking some shots down over here. We can see the rest of the girls squad actually going forward, and right now, Jaylee getting the knockdown. JLo goes down, and right now, Jaylee as well goes down. Oh my goodness. So back and forth, perfect. He's going to take those eliminations, and two of the eliminations from LF just given towards ETC Esports. Just like that, Haley will try and do something over with the M416, try and take some shots down. But unfortunately, the cover is going to be good over from this side. Yeah, perfect from ETC, not able to complete the revive as of yet. Swaggy from the long distance, he's going to try and give some support over on this side, and we can see a fight going on in the Montino side. It's going to be 4K against IRC, two players knocked down, and there goes the third knock for IRC, last player standing, and it's going to be Mew having to try and do something for the team. The revive is going to come down. Shadow is going to get revived as fast as possible. Of course, it's going to be the very deadly 4K squad over here. Venom will hold the grenade. That nade might do something over to the team over here. Let's see if it connects. It doesn't, unfortunately. The nade is going to go towards Adios' side. The two revives coming down from Mute, and Roy and Shadow has been healed back up. And now the third revive will have to come from Mew. So another knock going in. IRC Shadow going down. Roy still not up to his full HP yet. Now he actually gets a first aid on, and he throws a smoke towards the other side now. The utilities have to come into play. Mew with the one nade he has, trying to make the most use of it. Unfortunately, chucks it into a no man's land, not going to get any value off of it. So let's see. The revive coming down. Pure Aim gets revived, and now it's Venom, Brio, and Pure Aim, the trio over here. That's going to be really deadly for IRC. Shadow is still knocked out. His health going really low here. And right now, Mew with the off angle, he has to be the guy that does something, and Venom goes down. Now it's down to the last two players here, Pure Aim and Rio, to do something for the team. And right now, momentum has shifted back in favor of IRC. The rush is going to come in. The knockdown from Pure Aim is going to come, but unfortunately, he's going to get knocked down before that. IRC with the pressure, and now Rio, he's going to be the last player standing. Allowed the revives to come in from Mew, and that was unfortunately a mistake that was made here. The two knockdown coming in from Rio. Oh my goodness. And now it shifts back. IRC neck and neck. Mew with the shots down over here, and it's too easy for Mew with the M416 connects beautifully for the squad. And Adios with a 1v3 against 4K as well. Mute with the final elimination. It looks like Adios can't be kept out of the game here. Beautiful stuff from IRC. Almost went out of the match, but the revives from Mew kept the squad going, and Adios with the beautiful momentum for the team here and gets the 1v3 against 4K. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. IRC still in the game. 4K early exit yet again over on this side. And it looks like, yeah, they've only confirmed the 1 point in the previous match, not confirmed any points in this one here. So quite unfortunate. Now we have Trick slays quick actually. Omega getting the knockdown, and this leaves Aladdin, the last player standing with the momentum for the team. 2 eliminations to his name, having to fend for himself solo. Okay, so LFEQC Omega picking up a very nice elimination of Aslan. Probably, yeah, a very good elimination. Actually, out of the two, Aslan might have been a bit deadly. Now, Aslan, he has probably not had the best of time yet. I haven't seen him really, do wonders like he did in NRC. Yeah, I think Aslan in NRC was just a gem, and they were a gem of a squad here in NRC, but they had to merge with ISSL, I think, for the betterment. And yeah, from then I have not seen Aslan really in the best of form here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Aslan will agree with me on this. I'm very much hoping on his comeback. Very good player to be kept out of the game. Hopefully, he does come back with an absolutely dominating performance. Of course, this is just the second match, guys. Let's see. Will he be one of the MVPs over in the final segment of this IRC Contender series? By the way, I think a fix has to be made on the bottom left. It's not the Ranga, it's a Miramar match too. So yeah, Aladdin from B2R will have to fend for himself solo for Trick Slays quick. And now we can see VE Mavericks has been eliminated really early in the previous match, Ranga. So right now I think they are going to be looking for a redemption curve here in the Miramar match against 2B Esports. Now 2B Esports, they have to win a fight as well. We can see DDX against Vedapappa, right? So now, of course, it's going to be Tony that gets knocked down over here. Now it's going to be Dima this time getting knocked down. And now it's the last player, 2 players standing here, Vedapappa and Sacha over on this side. Tony will have to get the first aid really quickly, but now Sacha, he's going to be the last player standing after Vedapappa and Tony gets knocked out in quick succession. The eliminations are going to come in as well. DDX on a roll here, and Sacha is going to be another player that has to fend for him solo. So 3 people I've seen now, Darshi, Aladdin and Sacha now have to play a solo game. This is not looking too good, guys, not looking too good. It's going to be very good. Yeah, I have. Yeah, we got Ima with the knockdown over here. NVX lose the player. And now we have Jana with the momentum over here trying to nade. We have Asia with the mollies as well. Hasia as well trying to put the pressure on. I think Jana is trying to take an angle if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness, unfortunately the knockout has come. And right now, as we can see, Asia and Hasia in a very bad position right now, exposed to the behind, and the rush is going to come in. 2B knows that, and Starber with the knockdown, but the third party over from the other side, EQC, gets that elimination. Revo picks up and it's going to be MVX that get eliminated out of the match. Really unfortunate here for MVX. Um, yeah, pretty bad start to both of the matches here. They will definitely need to come back in the next two matches. Same type of scenario actually happened in the previous match, and we have Omega going absolutely crazy with the UMP, takes the shot down and completes the fight just like that way. 1v3 easy against 2B Esports for Omega. What a beautiful play. He's up to 6 eliminations right now, and that's the form we saw in RLX merge with LFEQZ now, and he is having the time of his life over in the Miramar map right now. 44 still remaining, and 14 teams still alive in this match. Stage 3 about to be underway here in about 5 seconds from now. And yeah, guys, LFEQC, they look in good contention here as chicken dinner winners over here. Good contenders for the chicken dinner. We have Lucifer with what the heck? This is a really weird combination. We have a crossbow, explosive crossbow over here, with the M416. So I think Lucifer has given up on the Mini 14 that we very much love to see him use in the Miramar map, and he has taken his talents to the explosive crossbow. Memeing on us right now. We have no idea. Let's see how it goes. So Ayo Mini has been, I think Jimmy has come in. So Mini has been moved out of the squad just for this match. Hopefully he'll be back in the next one, of course. Need to glaze, do my job. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. But yeah, we have Doom unfortunately getting knocked out right now. Jimmy with the reply back. Zero IT goes down, and we have Nexus also getting knocked out as well. So Lucifer giving the control to the team as well, and now Maxi and Deosan, the last player standing, and they revive Zero YT over here. The grenade almost got the knockdown of Maxi, but he moves away just in time over here. Yeah, it might just be a bit too much of a risk reviving Nexus over here. I think he might just get eliminated. Yeah, there we go. Jimmy with the elimination. And right now, Maxi shooting the boxes where Jimmy not even is right now. And I think the knockdown will have to come in from Maxi as fast as he possibly can. The grenade is going to try and come back. He's running low on UMP ammo now. And now Deo-san, he's going to have to try and work with this angle here. This is the best angle you can get in this sort of fight. That nade might do wonders here. The two knocks might come over. The knocks have not come out, unfortunately. And right now, it's going to be Zero YT to knock down Lucifer. But what a shot! What a shot from Lucifer. And right now, Zero YT going down. And NRC Doom confirming that elimination right now. Maxi over on the top has to do something for the team right now. Deo-san with the angle will have to try and do something. He picks up another elimination. Maxi goes down now. It's all up to Deo-san, the last player remaining for T4S. The grenade is not going to help at all. The rush is going to come in from Doom. It's going to be GG's. Doom picks up that elimination. What a play from ISA and NRC. Unfortunately, lost 2 in the process. Lucifer with the 1v2 against T4S, but unfortunately, he has taken out the angle working for Deosan. But if he had managed that angle a bit better, he would have been able to take some more eliminations against ISA NRC, or even defeated ISA NRC. But they are still surviving in this fight, guys. Still surviving. So you have B6 Esports, of course, with no elimination so far. So I think they are looking to take some eliminations as well. The stage 4 zone about to be underway. 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see how well they do, guys. They are looking towards BE Mafia Gang now. Mafia Gang didn't have the best start in the previous match. And we can see Revo getting taken down. And we can see Caps with the connection over here to Athena. Athena. I think I probably know what just went on in the 4KLF Girls Squad team mic. I'm pretty sure it was just Athena screaming for a solid 30 seconds. But yeah, made it out alive somehow. Beat through about 3 teams. It was ISNRC. We can see BE Mafia Gang as well, and then B6 also giving the spray. It was Tabs who mainly did the damage, but couldn't get the connection. We can see Storm as well taking a knockdown. Teju going down. Jimmy with the knock as well. Goat going down as well. We can see VE Mafia Gang as well now in a bit of an issue. And right now, we can see ISL NRC in a bit of trouble. It's going to be Tina who gets the knock of Doom. And yeah, Tina is going to confirm that knockdown. Doom is going to get eliminated over on this side, but Jimmy is looking for the revenge against Athena. We can see, I think, the last player standing, Darshi getting eliminated from KSGFRS. And yeah, VEIS and NRC already up to 6 eliminations in this match. Jimmy is still eyeing the elimination of Athena, but has shifted his focus to the more imminent threat. What is wrong with me, guys? Threat of LFEQC. LFEQC looks like they do have 2 people remaining in the squad. We can see Mafia Gang in a bit of trouble. Snake with the knockdown, knocks down Freeze MVP from X-Force. But unfortunately, it looks like VE Mafia Gang, they do have a problem as well because they are going to be down to the last player standing. Looks like IRC as well in a fight. Adios have 4 eliminations already. IRC, Shadow picking up some more eliminations right now. He picks up his 1 elimination, and now B6 Esports in a bit of trouble. Very much trouble here. A8OP goes down, and now it's up to the brother Tabs to actually try and do his best for the team over here. It looks like Tabs is going to wait. Just wait for the perfect time to strike. It looks like it is now. He gets the headshot. Oh my goodness! The double knockdown goes down, and IRC lose 2 on the trot. And Tabs with the sprays over here connects beautifully. Mew and Shadow going down, and Tabs, he has to make a getaway as fast as possible. He's going to heal and go towards the zone. It's probably going to be the correct strategy. The last player standing from VE Mafia Gang going down. Adios picks up that elimination as well. He's up to 5. The momentum for him as well, definitely. And it looks like he will want to pick up the elimination of Tabs, but no, Omega, his former teammate of Tabs, is going to pick up that elimination over on that side right now. Adios looking over towards, I think, a dummy. And they almost got caught shooting that guy. But yeah, I think Adios would have been able to pick up that knockdown as well. Yeah, Adios has picked up 6 eliminations right now. He's on a roll, guys. He's on a roll. He's looking over out into the field, trying to spot another player that he can catch off guard, but he's not going to see anyone, really. And it looks like he does have a disadvantage. Yeah, it's going to be 91 meters out of the zone. That's going to be really tough as well. It's full open area. So the 3 smokes might not cut it that he has in his utility. It might not cut it enough. Let's see what his partner on the other side, Roy, can do. He's still not got an elimination to his name, so he's lacking the confidence, lacking the momentum. Let's see, guys. He might just have to pick up a much-needed knock over here. There's a limit of how much Adios can do. I think he's going to have the zone advantage. For now, I think Roy is going to have the zone advantage, but not for long. I think all of the teams actually focusing on a fight right now. It's going to be DDX Esports focusing on a fight. We have Star burning really. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to be able to get the knock here, but Omega thinks otherwise, and Omega gets the confirmation kill. And now Nyx is going to have a task to do. He's going to have a task. Yeah, he gets a knockdown. Beautiful knockdown. Storm EQC goes down. The grenade will connect here a bit, chip him up quite a lot actually. He's going to have to use a first aid to replenish his health, try and get it back up to the amount he needs, and that nade would have connected, would have been some huge damage, but it goes off now a bit too much on the timer here for Omega, and that nade might just do the damage here, but Nyx moves out just in time. He's doing a really good job of weaving through the nades over here. And yeah, another nade coming in towards the house, but that nade might connect. No, it doesn't. Nix is absolutely crazy right now. He's avoiding absolutely everything. The rush is going to come in from Tfue, but Nix, he has to keep the control, keep the pressure, and he gets knocked out right now. Unfortunately, Omega is just too good, too much in form. And he gets knocked out and eliminated. He's up to 10 eliminations, guys. He's just way too good right now for LFEQC. Brilliant from Omega right now. They're up to 16 eliminations, guys. I just told y'all, we had a boring match in the first one, but we have an absolute thriller right now in the second match. Miramar, 16 eliminations for EQC. They have a 3-man, and Omega is probably has the most momentum out of everyone here in the IRC Contender Series match number 2. The entirety of the slot list gonna have to watch out for Omega because he is coming for your elimination, guys. Let's see. It's going to be a 3v2v1, I'm assuming. Yeah, IRC able to make it into the zone. YS and the last player standing for DDX, and now the stage 8 is underway. 50 seconds on the clock for these teams to do or die over here. And with the EQC in form like this way, it might just be die or die in this situation right now because Storm, Tfue, and Omega is just way too locked in right now. The nade might come in. Tfue thinks there's someone behind the crate. Reverse psychology. Roy gets damaged quite a bit. Has no intention of healing himself. I think he is healing himself right now. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Oh my goodness. EQC might just give them the chicken dinner, guys. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Storm EQC picks up an elimination. He's up to 3 right now. Omega gets the elimination of Adios from IRC, the last player standing. Roy, what will he be able to do here? He knocks out the momentum guy, Omega. Probably the biggest achievement right now anyone can have in this lobby, but EQC is going to take the chicken dinner. Nonetheless, here champions of the match, LFEQC. Yeah, oh my goodness, guys. Picked up those eliminations so crazy. Probably 19 eliminations in the match. What a performance from Omega. Wow, was absolutely in form. Nothing was going to stop him. Absolutely nothing. Beautiful performances here. Winner, chicken dinner indeed. 2 LFEQC. Prominent. Okay. Should I inform live? Okay, so we're going to take a small break over here because we have a small technical issue that will be fixed from the production side. So yeah, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get everything lined up for the third match, Sandhawk. We'll see you guys on the other side. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Third match about to be underway here, Sandhawk. But yeah, some unfortunate news for you guys. API servers are down, unfortunately. So production actually can't take the results, so we might have to go on with the live without the results. But I think some backup plan is going to be organized by the management. Let's see how that goes, guys. But absolutely dominating performance we saw before. EQC taking the chicken dinner. It was absolutely crazy, guys, to see Omega went off, guys. He went off, and he's probably the reason as to why EQC was able to get the chicken dinner. Now moving on to the Prison Sandhawk match, third match of the day. Is going to go by quick, guys. We can see the plane path going in from just to the west of Cow, going until Kampong here. So very short plane path for Sandhawk, and we can see that it is going to favor the northeastern side of the map a bit more. But of course, in Sandhawk, it's not going to be that much of an issue because yeah, everyone can basically go to their designated drop locations by just off the jump itself. So it's not going to be an issue at all. We can see, yeah, I think about 90% of the teams have gone into the zone, right? So we can see, I think, 3 or 4 teams yet outside of the zone here. That's going to be where they normally go to. That designated drop clash here at Camp Bravo is never going to get old, guys. We can see VE Mavericks, of course, and there's going to be a couple other teams as well. 3 teams over this side, right? Let's see, guys. It's going to be Code Blacks. We have B6 Esports in Paradise Resort side, and they are going to be going up against EQC Esports, right? Let's see. Hate OP with the 49 bullets in the Thompson. Gonna try and do something for the team. That explosion will render Octane very low on HP. I think the revive is going to come out from this side. Hate has extreme confidence with the Thompson and only having 28 bullets in the chamber. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. We can see all the players from EQC really low on XP. Swaggy was the first one to heal up, and right now we can see the grenade going to try and do something over here, but unfortunately it doesn't do much but actually give damage over towards B6 Esports, right? Now Jade with the one elimination, and it's a 2v3 scenario for EQC and B6 Esports. Let's see how this pans out. Right, we have a fight over in Heartin as well. We can see Code Blacks, I think T4S, MVX, and Code Blacks in a fight right now at Cam Bravo side. Let's see how that is going to go. But over on this side, EQC is going to chill a bit. B6 Esports, they're definitely at the disadvantage right now. So EQC must identify that. We can see Code Blacks now with the 3-man roster as well. MVX on a roll right now. We can see Asia is going to be in a bit of trouble. And right now, I think, yeah, the knockout comes in. Very good shot from Noob Carlo over here. He gets another shot with the DBS. Oh my goodness. The 2 knockouts back to back over from this side. Let's see, can he do more for the team? He could have done more for the team, but I think he realizes, oh my goodness, the knockout comes down. It's a last player standing scenario for MDX. Oh my goodness, he takes some shots down. And right now, Noob Carlo for the 1v4. Will he be able to do it? DBS shots come out from this side, and he does it. 1v4 for Noob Carlo, Code Blacks against Mavericks. Oh my goodness, guys, what a performance! Absolutely insane from Cam Bravo side. And right now, T4S should be figuring out what to do over here because we have a player that Code Blacks going absolutely crazy here. Noob Carlo with the 1v4 to start us off in Sandhawk. MVX back to the lobby for the third time in a row. Yeah, guys, MVX. Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but yeah, you better rename the guy who has Satan 666. You gotta rename, bro. I'm pretty sure you're the reason why the team is falling right now. Not because of you, it's because of the name. Just change the name. No hate to you. Just change the name. Big believer against, that type of stuff. But, right, let's go over to the more important stuff. Let's see. We have TRC official right now up against 4K. So now after a while, I'm seeing 4K actually being contested right now. We can see Apex actually is going to be knocked out on the far side, and this is going to pose a problem for 4K over here. And yeah, I think the elimination is wanted by Rich. He almost used a nade to take the elimination, but I think it's going to be easy to take the elimination over on this side. I think the information is going to come up, and there we have Rio over on the north side of the mountain. He gets 2 knocks. Rich goes down. Xenox as well is going to go down, and now it's going to be a flip back towards the momentum of 4K. And this is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, the Camp Alpha Island very much controlled by the 4K squad here for a long period of time. Nobody dare mess with how they play over there on that side. But now we have Bootcamp Hill with a nice little, fight on our hands over here. We might just see ISA NRC come and take some eliminations over on this side. I think 2D Esports over on this side. Oscar Shan and Action with Zenex is going to try and take the elimination right now. Doom coming in with the knock, and he does get the knock. The elimination is going to come in right after that here from Doom. Very well done here in picking up the elimination against 2D Esports. He's going to try and switch his angle over here. Might just be a bit careful because there are some more players in the vicinity right now. DDX Esports in a spot of but the last place. It's last person standing here is going to be Nix, and DDX YSN is going to bleed out. Unfortunately, it's going to be Team Expos that has come towards this side and is going to take those eliminations right now. We can see Code Blacks again. Noob Carlo, if you're wondering how he got the 4 eliminations, a beautiful 1v4 against the Mavericks here. And he is looking to do that same thing against T4S Esports. Let's see how that's going to pan out over here. Noob Carlo got a shutdown towards Maxi, but unfortunately the knock hasn't come out. So yeah, let's see. One player already been eliminated from T4S Esports. They have a 3-man squad remaining. Now Code Blacks, they do have a 3-man squad as well. So let's see how this goes out. And there we go. Enemy getting the knockdown of Maxis. This is what they need. T4S Esports in the spot of bother right now. Deosan and Nexus will have to try and do something for the squad over on this side. And yeah, T4S Esports, Deosan trying to take a knockdown right now. Noob Carlo getting really low HP. And the knockdown from Deosan might have to come back. Enemy is going to take the knock with the UMP. Deosan missing all the shots. Nexus might have to do something with the grenade over here. Will he take the 2 knocks? It looks like he does. Noob Carlo goes down. And it's going to be the last player, I think, Enemy. The shot came back from Killmonger. And Noob Carlo, his match is ruined, unfortunately, by that play from Nexus. He confirms that elimination. Noob Carlo with the 1v4. His match is going to be ruined here. Definitely had the most amount of momentum than anyone in the match right now, alive and standing. But he's going to be taken out, guys. VIS and Nashi now with the push up against 2D Esports. Let's see how it goes. And the nade comes, does not connect. And we have VE Mafia Gang as well over on the Hartin area as well. Yeah, I think they're knocked out. Oh my gosh. How do they do it, guys? How do they do it? Why are these players so good at the quick aim, like, aim switch, whatever you call it? And that's just easy stuff for Mini over here. Getting their 12K shots down, and that's it. They pick up 4 eliminations in quick succession. Right now, Lucifer focusing on something else. And look at that, he gets 2 knockdowns over here. And it looks like he's looking for the confirmation kill. Over on this side, 2D Esports, Mew from IRC actually picks up an elimination. From this side here, steals away Lucifer's knock, and I think Susti over on the other side. We can see Scout, retire Scout? What? No chance. No chance Scout is retiring. Or maybe I've not been informed of anything like that way. But yeah, Trixless Quick, let's see what they will be able to do. They pick up the elimination of Susti over on that side. And yeah, Trixless Quick, they pick up an elimination courtesy Scout. Yeah, let's see, guys. They control the boot camp hill now. It's a decent position to have. Considering the zone, guys, stage 2 zone is about to be completed over here in 40 seconds from now. LF Storm EQZ over on the other side looking towards the zone. I think Painan is going to be just north of that. Maybe if we can get some quick views of the circle as well to see everyone's position right now. We can see LFEQC going up against 4K. Just might happen here, guys. Just might happen here. Both of them are trying to gatekeep, but let's see. I think knockdown, no, doesn't come out from Revo. Revo almost getting knocked down. So let's see who takes the first charge here for the LF squad, or will it be LFEQZ? Right now, the zone is going to shift towards. I really don't like this zone, guys, just because of the way that the water disrupts. It's going to mean that some of the players will have to go through the water or try and have to take a rotation. Now, see, I think very well played by TLQ. They are able to make a rotation in towards the zone really easily here, and I think. Uh, just south of Mafia Gang and 4K, holding those few compounds will be a really easy task. I think it's going to be an automatic chicken dinner if they do hold those places. But let's see, guys. Too quick to make an assumption right now. And the victors of the previous match, TLQ, they will have to try and do something. Right, I think Storm has taken an angle over here and he takes 2 knockdowns. And JLo and Athena go down. Athena is going to be eliminated by Revo as well as JLo. So the rotation from Storm is good over from this side. And I think the knock of Haley actually provoked what has happened right now. And we can see Omega actually being knocked out right now. Haley on a plus streak for LF, but unfortunately it's going to end by TQ here. He takes the knockdown. Haley, the last player standing for 4K LF. She's going to try and do something over on this side, but TFU is going to take the eliminations. But Revo, unfortunately, has been eliminated over on this side. So, yeah, it's going to be a 3-man squad now for LFEQC. Pretty unfortunate, guys, for LFEQC losing out on Revo, but really good play there by Saley to try and come back. Got the two quick knockouts here, but unfortunately the third one couldn't come out in time here. Right, we can see some fights going on over in Hartin area. I think we can see Veda Papa looking towards 4K, trying to get some knockouts here. He actually does get a couple of shots down over towards that side, but unfortunately does not get the knockdown here. Or has he got the knockdown? It looks like he has. It looks like he has got the knockdown. And I think the revive has come already, so no problem at all. Dima going to try and look for a change in angle. And I think he has been spotted already. Now 2D esports in a fight. Let's see who they're up against. It's going to be LFEQC. No, it's going to be EQC esports this time. And it's going to be Synax trying to do something, but EQC Swaggy is too good with the shots. And he gets the confirmation elimination right now. Ima, the last player standing for 2B esports. The nade will take some chip damage. Ima will have to take that chip damage. Another nade is going to fly towards him. He's going to take so much damage. And there we go. The Molly from Perfect over on this side is going to take the elimination once and for all. And EQC esports, they are up to 7 eliminations. Dima gets a knock and the confirmation kill of Satu over on the other side. So very well done, Killmonger with the knock of Doom. And yeah, I think the revive will have to come down as fast as possible over here. The rush is actually coming in over in the boot camp area. We see the Molotov trying to come in. And unfortunately, that Molotov might not connect over on this side. and we can see Lucifer will have to do something for the team, but the S12K shots, oh my goodness, Monga is going to be on 1 HP, but the knockdown comes in from Mini, beautiful cover over from the long side, and Doom with the jump shot, he got knocked out, confirmed his health back up to a decent position, and he jumps and gets the elimination. 6 eliminations up already for VE, ISIS and NRC. Beautiful place over here. Right now, a push is going to come from LFEQC. 4 Knights Apex goes down. Scout with the knockdown over here from a long range. And it looks like 4K is going to have a swap of bother right now. The third party coming in from TLQ is not going to be that easy at all to deal with right now. Nigesh, with the sneaky angle, is going to have to try and do something. And Pure Aim actually goes down as well. This is going to be a fourth party coming in as well from TRC. And it looks like Rio and Nigesh are going to be the last two players standing for the team. Quite unfortunate, guys. Quite unfortunate. Here we have Sacha taking another knock against Team Expos. Yeah, the players in her team, they're actually doing a really good job of clearing their path in towards the zone. Stage 4 almost done over here. We can see 20 seconds on the clock for them to actually clear the path out. But Joker, the knockdown, I don't think the confirmation can come that easily for Sacha. He's trying to do something here, but unfortunately, it's not going to come out right now. Dima with the 3 eliminations, Sacha with the 1. So right now, Vedapap are doing absolutely amazing right now, given their position. And it looks like LFEQC Storm will take a knockdown over here. Tony goes down. The revive has come out really quickly. The headshots coming in from Sacha, but he gets headshot equally as well. The first aid will come out soon. And right now, EQC, they're going to have to try and hold positions inside the circle, it looks like. And now stage 5 is going to be underway in a very short time period here. And look at this KSGFRS, the girls squad is going to be in a very nice position with all 4 players alive. Kesha and Darshi with the momentum for the team. Now Ginny and Clumsy, they have to get into the game. Let's see how they'll be able to do that. They have to go 100 meters in towards the zone, and it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy because everyone's focus is going to be towards that bridge, guys, that bridge. And it looks like Tony is going to take the knockdown of TPU Mafia. Apex going to take the knockdown of Scout. Vedapapa clearing the way in as they try and go in towards the zone. And it looks like Sacha on the last bit of HP. The adrenaline or the boost actually allowed him to get that final bit of HP. But unfortunately, the knockdown comes out either way. And looks like Dima is also going to be in a bit of trouble over here. They have a lot to deal with right now. It's going to be IRC over in the mountain, and oh my goodness, it's going to be that easy. Mew with the laser is going to take down Team Vedapapa over from this side, and now he's going to switch the position. Gyro with those elimination, Mew with the last elimination over towards Team Vedapapa, and it looks like the grenade might have to take down Rio over here. Let's see if it does connect. Gyro actually gets taken out by Mew over on this side. And yeah, Shadow from IRC actually takes an elimination as well. Genie getting knocked out to the grenade. Guru with the elimination towards Joke. And right now, let's see how he will be able to move in towards the zone. But it looks like Mew will want the elimination before that either way. And oh my goodness, the spray coming in. Mew on really low HP. He's going to have to heal as fast as possible. But yeah, Shadow IRC on the other hand, he's going to try and clear the path in. Genie gets knocked out again. KSG Girls Squad in a bit of an issue right now. Clumsy being a bit clumsy on his position right now. And he's going to get eliminated over on this side. Adios gets the confirmation kill. And right now IRC in a very good positional advantage. Struck at the perfect time here to take a beautiful position in the zone. It looks like they will want to take a chicken dinner in this match as well. Adios IRC picking up yet another elimination. They're up to 9 already. Shadow with 5 eliminations to his name. And now it's the last player standing, guys. The last player standing is going to be VE Mafia gang with the last player. And oh my goodness, guys. IRC have absolutely no idea. They're looking below, trying to see if they're behind the shack. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, and I think they should do the maths right now and figure out it's the last player standing. They definitely know that. And right now, the guy in VE Mafia, let's go to his POV and see how it's looking for him. He has no way, he has no zone advantage at all. It's going to be Epic 69. And right now we have Roy going in for the rush now. This is going to be where it falls apart now. Apex 49, all he has to do is pick apart these players one at a time, and he has a chicken dinner to his name. Let's see, guys. Let's see. It looks like Shadow from IRC is going to go in for the rush. And there we go. I think Roy is going to do the job. It's going to be Adios actually that will do the job over here. The Molotov is going to confirm. No, it's going to be Adios with the confirmation. And one hit IRC is going to take the second chicken dinner of the day. Their second chicken dinner. They won it in Erangel, courtesy Adios with a beautiful solo play, but they come together as a squad to do a brilliant chicken dinner in the Sandhawk match as well. So beautiful plays from IRC to take the chicken dinner. Unfortunately, guys, as I said in the beginning, API servers are down, so we're not going to have any statistics. And I think the points table will be managed either way by the production side, and the management side will sort of look into it as well. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully, the API issue will get sorted out. We have two more matches lined up for you today. It's going to be another Miramar and a Wrangle. So well done to IRC coming together as a squad to take another chicken dinner. Let's go in for a quick break, guys. If you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe to the channel you're watching to leave your predictions down in the live chat. I might look at them in the last match for the day. So let's see who do you think will be on the top of this IRC Contender Series Season 1. And will we see more momentum from IRC, the hosts of today? They're doing absolutely great here, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Wait, no. Okay, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back with the fourth match of the day. So I think we'll have the points table of the after the previous match, match number three. I thought we were going to do that, but I guess we'll do it a bit later. So let's see how this goes, guys. So we have the fourth match underway already. It's going to be a Miramar. Let's see how it goes, guys. So yeah, we have a pretty nice plane path to start us off with. We have it going straight across. We can see it going from the south of El Pozo, going all the way to truck stop this time. It did start in the same position because I see TLQ going to their drop location, which was the drop location that I used back when I used to play for INS. So, but yeah, they are going to be using it now, and it started off and went all the way to Puerto side, but this time it's going to go up north, so it will give opportunity for El Azar, Cruz Dival, La Cobria, maybe even to be reached, Crater Fields. All the areas that were not accessible in the previous match are now accessible. We can see that the southern side of the zone that we see Partona and Puerto Presa are probably out of reach over here for most of the teams. But as we can see, the zone has presented itself, and last Miramar match it went to the north western side of the map. This time, it is going to go to the eastern side of the map. So this gives scope to El Azar, Truck Stop, Impala, La Bendita, and Los Leones as well. Possible in zone finishes we can see over on that side. Might as well go towards Graveyard Pecado. Might just go there as well. You never know, guys. So let's see how this pans out. We can see about I think a 60-40 spread in the terms of teams, whether they're inside the zone or not. I can see a couple of teams outside of the zone, and there are a couple of teams inside the zone as well. So let's see how it's going to go down. We can see a lot of teams in El Azar. We can see a lot of teams over in the Pecado region, just south of that as well. We can see a couple of teams over in the Hacienda side as well. So interesting stuff, guys. Let's see whether all these positions will provide us with some drop clashes over here. So as we can see on the screen on the left hand side, KSG FRS Girls Squad, they are looking to be in a fight right now. We have Clumsy moving a bit slowly over here with the M4 Uzi. And let's see what they will be able to do. I think they will be facing up against LF. No, they are going to be facing up against EQC Esports, and Mavericks have already been eliminated off the board. Okay, so pretty weird. Okay, that's a mistake. Sorry, guys, that's a mistake from the production side. That is not Mavericks being eliminated. So yeah, it's going to be a fight up against in B6 Esports and VE Mafia Gang. So let's see how this plays out, guys. We can see Jade with the one elimination already securing the momentum for the team, and we can see a couple of players from VE Mafia Gang over on the other side, trying to form a rotation or trying to take a position as fast as they possibly can. We can see the spread out coming in. We can see that they have Satu as well right in front of them, and Cyrax and I think Apex on sorry, it's going to be Snake on the other side for VE Mafia Gang. Let's see how they will be able to do here, guys. We can see Swaggy EQC picking up a knock, I think, from this side. It's going to be I think Arshi, that no, it's going to be Clumsy TGR that goes down over here, and the knockdown now comes in from Darshi over here. So Swaggy going down, and I think the revive will come in as fast as possible. Octane rushing to go for the revive, and I think KSJ FRS they won't really act on this as fast as we would have thought. So let's see, guys. Octane dropping in a first aid kit so that Swaggy will be able to heal up. So let's see, guys, what is going to go down here. EQC Esports with the one elimination. Swaggy has already been revived, so it's now disadvantage to KSG FRC girls already. Right, let's see. We have Nix now taking a knockdown against Killmonger. Killmonger gets eliminated as well. Star is going to have the momentum for the team, and right now, Bucky from Code Blacks, he's going to take some eliminations over from this side, but it's going to be Nafla from this side picking up those eliminations, and it looks like Code Black is going to be eliminated over from this side. We have B6 Esports with some knockdowns over here. Tabs getting the knock of Cyrex, and right now it's the last player standing, Saku, that tried to get the knock of Hate, but unfortunately not being able to do so. Now the rush is going to come in from top over from this side. The UMP FPP is not going to work out, and B6 Esports is going to take the eliminations of VE Mafia Gang. 1 kill apiece for the 4 of them, and they have done a really nice job here. Hate, Jade, Tabs, and Top, all with the 1 elimination secured against VE Mafia Gang. Really good place here by them, clearing out La Cobria, and I think the perfect time actually to go into the zone, because they are going to be 1.2 kilometers outside of the zone here. So let's see if they can work their way in towards the zone. Right. So we can still see El Azhar in a huge fight right now. We can see that is TRC official, KSGFRS girls, and EQC esports all in the same position. And right now, KSGFRS, they're probably in the worst position over here because they lost a player, EQC with the momentum, and TRC official spectators of the fight. Let's see if they can come into the fight as fast as they possibly can here, because they need to confirm some eliminations really quick. Let me just go over to the let's go over to the overall standings. Let's see where TRC officials stand. They stand at 14 with 9 points. So I think they will have to look at eliminations. Okay, yeah, sure thing. But let's see. They are standing at 14th position, so they might have to take some eliminations from this side over here as fast as they possibly can, so that they can get some advantage over here. But EQC, I'm pretty sure they're doing well, not that bad at all, lacking some placement point though, so they might look to survive this match, hopefully. I think Darshi getting impatient. They tried to go for the knockdown here, but unfortunately not going to be able to do so. So let's see, guys. Let's see what is going to happen in El Azhar. We can see the stage 2 zone is going to shift away from this place, 350 meters away, and we can see DDX Esports on this side. They are outside the zone, and it looks like IRC in a bit of trouble right now. Shadow is going to get knocked out here. Nix and Nafla with the momentum for the team. They have 1 elimination each, and Star is going to take a rotation and an angle and see if he can confirm these eliminations over from that side. But I think Roy's keep it low key, but couldn't keep it low key enough. Nix with the knockdown over here. Roy and Shadow both going to be taken out of this match really early over here, and it looks like the rest, they just have to move into the zone. Unfortunately, it's going to be way too much for them to deal with right now. Shadow is going to get eliminated as well, and the loot is going to be plentiful for DDX Esports. They are up to 4 eliminations already, doing really well here. Let's see if they can continue the momentum. As a team, they have to move into the zone now. It's going to be 1.5 kilometer walk in towards the zone. We can see TRC official knocking out Ginny over here. Xenox with the knock. That's what they needed, guys. Swaggy from EQC unfortunately came out and got knocked, but Keisha, the last player standing. Let's see if she can do something for the team over in this side. It doesn't look good. Dashi gets eliminated. The last player standing for the girls squad, Keisha, is going to have a really hard time. Let's see how it will go, guys. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all here. And yet again, for I think the 4th time in a row, KSTFRS girls, I think they were able to do well in the previous match, but I think for the 3rd time now, they are down to the last player standing with nothing much to do. And right now we can see EQC Esports going up against TRC official. And look at that, a knockdown coming in. Swaggy was able to be revived. Octane is going to be eliminated now. So it's a 3v3 scenario, I think, for TRC and EQC. Let's see how that goes. It looks like two players knocked out from TRC. It's going to be a 3v2 scenario. Teju is going to get knocked out by Perfect from EQC. And now the last player standing, he's going to have to do something for the team. It's not going to be enough. What a beautiful play there by Perfect. I think he's gotten himself a nice little 1v3 or 1v4 even. So what a performance here from EQC. And I think we have the API back online. So, right. Uh, yeah, very nice to have the API back. So I guess we're going to have a nice little rest of the live session over here. So we're going to have all the statistics provided to you after this match. And I think, yeah, it's much needed for the viewers on the live that have been waiting for the information on the match. So let's see how that goes, guys. Let's see. Let me go over to the live chat and see. Unfortunately, the group is all spam over here, so I can't even find. Okay, there we go. I got the live link. Let's see how the live is doing. Alright. Not much in the live. Alright. We have a lot of comments. We have some love for Adios as well. Let's go to the Discords that I don't actually, lose out on the actual match that's happening. Okay, nothing much happening. We have TLQ scanning out the area. Love it side. Let's now go over to the live chat. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of love for Adios. Hate as well with the 1v4. Mute reproducing like a professional. What does that mean, bro? Yeah, Omega on fire definitely in that first Mirama match. Let's see if he can repeat the performance. Mew with the sad face emoji, like he just didn't take 2 chicken dinners in 3 matches. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I think the Discord is stuck or there's some problem. Yeah, I think we got a small technical issue yet again here, guys. So let's see. Let's spend some time on air, right? Let's see the live chat. Fella watching. What is Craig's trying to say? LF girls, JLo with the love for the girls, and my best casting SL right now, Joshi. Thank you so much, exposure. Really means a lot. And yeah, Mew, I think after taking the chicken dinner in Sandhawk, very happy with himself. So I think giving us an emoji of himself. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Please don't take anything seriously. Uh, all love. I'm just joking. All right. So yeah, unfortunately, some technical issues happens, guys. API crashing, and now I think the game might just have a bit of an issue. But yeah, Contender series. Let's talk about the series. So it's a 2-day series, guys, and it's going to be 5 matches today, 5 matches tomorrow. So a total of 10 matches. All of these players have 50,000 rupees on the line. Of course, it's a paid event, so they have all contributed to the prize pool. So the people who make use of their contribution to the prize pool will end up winning most of the prize pool money. So very nice. Of course, a full Sri Lankan event by IRC Contender Series. This is about the range of $150 plus. So yeah, I think it's about $170, 50K. So yeah, full Sri Lankan event this is from IRC, of course, managed by Cancer. And the production is a VE production, as always. One of the best production houses in Sri Lanka right now for PUBG Mobile competitive. But it looks like some issue came about today here. So quite unfortunate for all of these teams. And yeah, so I think we're getting everything sorted up right now. Let's see if there are anything more on the live chat. No, nothing much more on the live chat. So yeah, I think I've run out of things to say. But yeah, let's go through the remainder of the match, guys. The matches that have gone through. So I think we had IRC winning the first match, yeah, with a solo chicken dinner from Adios. Beautiful chicken dinner that was. Then EQC came into the second match, Miramar, and did an absolutely beautiful performance. Yeah, with Omega going absolutely crazy. It was a beautiful match to watch, but then only I think the API did crash and we had some issues. But Sandhawk, another match coming in from IRC, a beautiful game that they played, and they are currently at the number one position here in the IRC Contender Series, day number one. So, of course, they're going to be relying on their consistency to move forward because it's going to be really important. See, the thing is, with the 10 matches on the line, it's not going to be easy at all. And there we go. The live is back on track. We are extremely sorry for the technical issues that we have had, but we are back, guys. We are back, and we have Trixlace Quick now in a fight against Team X Force, and yeah, I think we have an aid out coming in from Panda. Let's see, guys. EQC Esports. I think. Oh my goodness, I'm watching the wrong. I'm watching the YouTube. Okay, so let's see, guys. Trixlace Quick, they're in a fight now against Exposed. Let's see the nade coming out from Phoenix. Let's see if he can connect over here. Unfortunately, not going to be able to connect here. The Molotov is going to come in from Panda. And yeah, not going to do much. Not going to do much, actually. Let's see over from this side. Yeah, retired Scout Panda with the momentum for the team. They have one elimination each. We have Pubgm with the knockdown of Storm from EQC. Beautiful stuff over here. Let's see, guys. So 4K Phoenix with the nade. Will that do some damage? It doesn't, though. And we can see retired Scout now with the knockdown with the Molotov, and that results in the push now towards this compound over here, because Pubgm picking up the elimination of Scout, and it looks like Panda will have to come in for the rush. That Molotov might do damage over here, but 4K Phoenix holding his poise. I'm so sorry if it may sound mispronounced. I'm 100% sure I said Phoenix, guys. I didn't say anything else. Panda gets knocked down, and this is what they need. Aslan, the final man remaining, and unfortunately, the rushing towards this compound, guys, in Miramar. Any compound you rush in is probably going to give you the disadvantage if you're rushing in. That's the beauty that I've seen in Miramar maps right now. The compounds, the buildings, the scheme of the buildings, it's always going to be disadvantage to the team rushing in unless you don't have utility. Aladdin with the knockdown of Gyro. Gyro's going to go to the play zone, and right now Phoenix is the last player standing for Team X Force. Will he be able to do something for the squad? Aslan is going to give the shot down with the UMP and go back as fast as possible. The zone stage 5 is going to hurt very much here, guys. Very much here for 4K Phoenix. It looks like he's going to run out of time for the first aid kit. It's going to come out just in time, just in the nick of time. Aslan is going to get knocked out to the zone. Purem going to knock out Deem, and right now I think the last player standing for B2R, Phoenix, is going to look for the knockdown, and he searches and he gets it, guys. Team X was going to be the too late for Phoenix to put on that first aid kit, but right idea nonetheless. They were able to get an elimination. ISA NRC going down. Team Weather Papa as well going down. And 4K Purem with a beautiful shots over here. Let's see how many he gets. 1, 2. Will he get the third? Yes, he does. A 1v3 against Weather Papa for Purem. Beautiful shots down over here. And yeah, DDX Esports, however, on the other side, Nafla is going to be the last player standing. And look at this zone. Mavericks have the advantage. So does Action from TLQ, 2D Esports. And we have T4S as well in a pretty decent position. But right now, Impala is going to be a nice little position for the teams to hold. And just below that airdrop region is going to be a nice little low ground that they can work with because of the ridge. There we go. IRC getting eliminated from the match. Okay, so we have last 8 teams remaining, and I think 2B Esports, they might be contenders for that reach that I was talking about, or it might just be Fixless Quick that goes towards that position and tries to get those eliminations. So let's see, guys. Let's see what does happen. Pogex with the momentum right now, 2 eliminations to his name. Ima from 2B has the 1 elimination as well. And yeah, they picked up 3 eliminations so far. Pogex picking up that DPS. Let's see if he can get some close range action with it. But as of right now, it's going to be some long range fighting that they will have to deal with because of the way the zone is actually at right now. EDX Esports, they get eliminated. I think after the last player standing goes down. Jana from MBX picking up those eliminations, and right now not looking too good for 2B, was exposed, and right now it looks like Omega from EQC is going to take some knockdowns over here, and the revive will come out for Revo. And look at that zone shift. EQC have a really nice position. Let's see if they can turn this Miramar match towards their favor, and it looks like the nade from Asia is going to knock down Omega and take down Revo as well. The elimination will come. And that was a beautiful nade. This leaves Tfue, the last player standing to fend for his team over here. Will it be Tfue to do something for EQC? That knockdown comes. He runs straight to the nade, does Asia, and he gives away his knock. And it looks like Tfue is going to get a rush from behind, but unfortunately that nade is not going to get any chip damage over on this side. Tfue looking towards the other side. The revive is going to come out, try and come out from Hasia. So Asia and Hasia working together, that nade might do another world of damage over here, but no, it doesn't. It gives LFEQC enough time to take the revive. Gives them much more time to take the revive over here. And right now, Omega with Tfue is going to try and work together to mitigate the damage that these teams have done towards this area, because that nade, will it do some damage? It does do the damage. Asia goes down again. He can't keep himself away from Tfue's nade. It's like magnet's attraction, and Hasia knocks out Omega yet again, and it looks like Hasia might just get those eliminations. Right now it's going to be a Molotov thrown by EQC. Look at that, Tfue gets the knockdown. This is really clutch from LFEQC right now. Working together is Tfue. He picks up an elimination right now, and this is going to be a stressful period because he is not able to save his teammate Omega with the momentum, with the 2 eliminations. And there is some eliminations that he will want to pick up right now. The 1 nade, will he make it count here? LF Tfue from EQC, will he get the knockdown? It does not connect, unfortunately, bounces off and connects in an unfortunate way here for LFEQC. Yeah, unfortunate for Tfue here. Wasted this opportunity in taking another knock, but yeah, it's going to look like T4S Esports might just have a chance. Look at how congested this zone is, guys. Impala didn't know it could get much like this congested. Actually, there we go. Trixless Quick B2R, in other words, gets eliminated from the match right now, and looks like Jana is looking towards this ridge that I said is doing a world of good for 2B Esport, but it looks like it won't do that much for a long period of time. The stage 7 zone is going to go underway, and it looks like the rush is going to come in from across the road. Let's see whether they'll be able to do something over here. Jana has to look towards his side, try and deny the rush from 2B Sports, guys. Let's see what does happen. What is going to happen over on this side? We have Jana from MBX trying to deny the rotation in, and it has to be within the 1 second. Right now, the zone is going to push in 2B Esports. The least advantage right now, the push comes in, and the shots down from MVX is not going to do much at all here. They get into the zone. And this is going to be interesting. Pubgm, however, is he lucky? Yes, he is. He's going to take the rotation as well. But Tfue from the other side realizes his opening and he goes for it, guys. But unfortunately, Nexus from the other side is going to eliminate Tfue. There's so much he can do, especially with the zone pressuring him right now. It looks like 4K is going to be pressured with the zone as well. And T4S not looking good as well. Stage 8 zone is going to be underway in about 42 seconds here, and it looks like it's going to give uh, most of the advantage over to MVX, it looks like. I can't really see, guys. There are so many teams, 4 teams to be precise. And look at the predictions, guys. 2B Esports with the 32% chance of winning, 4K with the 26% chance, Mavericks with 22%, T4S with the 20%. So it looks like T4S might have the least advantage considering the zone rotation that they have to take. And they might have to deal with the might of 4K here, Apex and Rio, not letting them go easily over here. The rush is going to come in from Apex, but unfortunately, the third party from the Mavericks, that's the thing here. You can't expose yourself over in the Impala side. The height advantage for Jana is going to be really easy for him to work with. And the nade from Rio is going to take the knock. Rutra goes down. And it's the last player standing. Nexus, and I think the rush will come in from this time. But Jana from MVX is going to do heaps of damage over here. He gets the elimination just in time. Rutra is going to get eliminated to the zone. Jana is going to take the elimination of Rio. And now it's T4S Esports Nexus with part of the zone he has to work with, but it's not going to be enough. Jana is going to take that elimination, and looks like 2B versus MVX for the final chicken dinner. It's going to be Jana with 6 eliminations. Let's see, guys, will the 3-man squad of 2B be able to overpower the momentum that Jana has picked up for the Mavericks? Let's see, guys. Let's see. Stage 8 zone. This is the last zone, guys. No more timer left on the clock. They have to finish this off right now, but I don't think a move from either of these players will come through. The timer will start any second now, guys. Not going to stay stage 8 forever. This zone has to finish, guys. The match has to finish with 1 chicken dinner. There can only be 1 survivor, guys. A cruel game, this. Mavericks and 2B definitely deserving of the chicken dinner, but it has to be one of them. It can't be both. 56% going the way of 2B right now. Everyone trying to figure out a strategy to actually work with here. We can see the nades coming out from MVX. I believe in one God, the Father of Almighty, Maker of heaven and earth, with no momentum on this side. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Will he be able to get the confirmation of 2B Esports? Will he be able to do a 1v3? Let's see. It's so tensed up right now. 2B Esports, they're not even moving an inch right now. Mavericks not moving an inch as well. But it looks like the zone is going to go off a bit to the left-hand side for 2B Esports, a bit to the right for Mavericks. Doesn't look like it's going to give anyone the advantage. So tense, guys. 2B Esports with the 5 eliminations in the bag, but somehow they do have more momentum with the 56% chance of winning, just because, guys, they have that extra man. Pubgm might have to just get his health up, because it's going to do worlds of good if he's on full HP. I hope he realizes this and tries his best to heal up as fast as possible. Guys, stage 8 is still going on. This match is not ending, guys. Yeah, oh my gosh. Let's see. And there we go. Stage 9 underway. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go, guys. The fight has to come out. Starboy with the first aggression. Let's go, guys. Let's see. The rush is going to come in. Satan is going to camp himself in with the pop shot gun. Will he be able to take a knockdown? He takes a knockdown, and there we go. The 1v2. from Starboy gets the job done, and 2B Esports gets the chicken dinner in the second match for Miramar here. The second match and the final Miramar match of the day. Winner, winner, chicken dinner to 2B Esports. What a beautiful chicken dinner. And I think we have the statistics to go along with the beautiful game that we just saw here. 2B Esports. Yeah, I think it was just way too much because of the three-man squad. Very well done here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner going to 2B. They played really well. They worked that ridge that I spoke about on the south side of that airdrop that we saw in the zone a couple of seconds ago. I don't really know what to call that ridge. Just west of Impala, they were able to work that, make a opening, and use that opening to go into the zone. They were able to control the fights from there as well. They got the correct position, and yeah, beautiful chicken dinner from 2B Esports. So Pogx with 2 eliminations, Starboy with 4 eliminations, and the rest, I think Ima also picked up 1 elimination. So bad, I think not able to get an elimination, but got the damage for the team, and they did really well to pick up the winner chicken dinner in the fourth match of the IRC Contender Series, Season 1. Very well done to 2B Esports. Those are the chicken dinner teams. That's 70 eliminations, 74 knockouts, 10,615 total healings, 5 grenade eliminations, 41 assists, and 0 vehicle eliminations to round off the match. Season number 1, match 4 in the IRC Contender Series. Head to head, 2B Esports, they collect 17 points. Mavericks had the elimination lead, but 14 total points goes to them because they did not technically miss out on the chicken dinner. They tried their best, but unfortunately, the odds were towards 2B Esports to win that match. The 44 to 56% chance, and 2B Esports, they capitalize on that chance here, and they win with 7 eliminations, 996 damage taken. The MVP is going to be Jana from MVX. He played out that last few zones perfectly, picked up eliminations from that building. 1124 damage, 6 eliminations, 5 knocks, and 42 heal. So light work from above that building. He was able to pick up eliminations at the correct time for the team. He has created the advantage. Very well done to MVX Jana. 6 eliminations for Jana from MVX, 4K Rio with 5. Ari Starboy from 2B with the 4. LF Perfect EQC from EQC Esports with 4. VENRC Doom with the 3 eliminations as well. So these are the top players of the match number 4 Miramar match. We do have one more match lined up for you guys. Match rankings. 17 points going to 2B, 14 for Mavericks, 4 Knights get 13, NAV ISNRC 8 points, Strixlays Quick with 8, as well as T4S Esports. B6 Esports with 7, LFEQC with 6, as well as EQC Esports. DDX Esports with 5, Team X Force with 4, 2 each for Vedapapa, TRC, 2D officials, the rest not able to capitalize on this match, guys. The Contender Series has come alive, guys. The match rankings, overall standings, 51 points, still in the lead. IRC, EQC Esports with 45 points, ISNRC with 36, 2B Esports with 25. So the top three have quite the gap here, as we can see. It's a 9-point gap between second and third, and a 6-point gap between first and second. So let's see how that gap will reduce, or will that gap increase as we go forward with these matches. EQC Esports with 24, 23 for 4K, 22 for Team X, 22 for DDX, B6 with 22, and Vedapapa with 21. Now that is interesting. The middle of the table is going to be very interesting. One good game from these players and they could shoot up into a podium position. MVX with 20, B2R with 18, T-First with 15, Mafia with 13, CB with 12, TRC with 11, 2D with 10, FRS with 10, LF with 6, and KLQ still with 0 points on the board here. Those are the overall standings. You didn't get them in the second, third match, but they are back in the fourth match, guys. API underway here, carrying the production house right now. Overall top players, 10 eliminations to Dima. He's at hashtag number one. Very well played. Rio with 9 eliminations. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so just got news, guys. So I think we saw the API hasn't captured the third match. So I think the Sandhawk points and the eliminations, match time, and all the data has not been recorded for each of these players. So you are seeing the Sandhawk match short for the third match. It's not being captured by the API. So we can see Adios IRC with 13 eliminations, NRC with 8 eliminations, and Swaggy with the 7 eliminations. So this is the API recorded data for 3 matches only, not for 4 guys. So I think the fix will come tomorrow. I think this issue, I don't think it can be fixed. Okay, okay, oh, oh, okay. So my mistake, guys. The damage for the third match hasn't been picked up. So we can see the reason why Adios is at the third place position with 13 eliminations and 896 damage is because of the lack of the third match damage data. So of course, I think Adios will be in the first place position. Then we have Dima coming in. Then we have Rio, Susti, and Swaggy as follows, guys. So these are the players you have to watch out for. Either way, guys, for the IRC Contender Series, we have completed 4 matches already. We can see EQC with an absolutely dominating performance in the second Miramar match. This time it was 2B with 17 total points. IRC with the 2 chicken dinners in the Wrangle and the Sunhawk. They are still at the hash 1 position. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up, guys. We're going to the last match of the first day for the IRC Contender Series, match number 5, Erangel. It's going to be definitely an interesting one, guys. Stay tuned in the live stream. Let's see the live. How is it going, guys? Yeah, I think we'll get up to speed on the live in the next match, guys. So yeah, some love for ISS NRC 2B, some love for 2B as well. So let's see all of this. Let's see how it happens in the next match. Of course, will it be the continuation of composure from 2B, or will we see a new team take a chicken dinner? Let's see. 100%. Very interesting, guys, right now. The IRC Contender Series. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. API is back online. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Final match about to get underway, and beautiful. Mhm, yeah, but oh, oh, okay, oh, okay, man, whatever. Um, yeah. So fifth match about to be underway, and then I can go peacefully sleep, guys. With Dev, very nice net, very happy net. But yeah, we're gonna go straight into the fifth match, Wrangle. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be from Milta Power all the way to the Georgia Pool City over here. So it's a pretty even spread of the plane path. All points of Erangel might just be accessible, except for the extreme parts like Primorsk, Kameshki, Stalba might be a bit out of reach though. So yeah, I don't think you can ever get like a perfect plane path where everything is accessible. So yeah, the extreme points might just be a bit out of reach. But let's see how this last match plays, guys. This is going to be a very important match, just like the other matches of tomorrow will be important as well. This match right here, whoever lands on the number one position will go in with loads of confidence in the second day. And usually, what I see from these 2 day series is the people who actually finish on top. Uh, Probably about 90% of the time they finish on top in the second day as well. So right now that is IRC, and let's see how well they actually play this match. Will they be able to keep their number one position for this match, or will they lose it to the likes of maybe LFEQZ or ISL NRC? They might just have you know that as well. So let's see how it goes, guys. So we can see the first zone already presenting itself. It's going to go towards the southwestern side of the map, and yeah, it looks like a 50-50 spread of the teams will be inside the zone. Some teams still outside of the zone as well. So rotations we might see happening into the zone. So the southern part of the map very much accessible here. I think 4K they have a very decent rotation in towards the zone, but we'll have to always be careful, guys. As NRC will control that area, they're going to be really happy with the zone that they have received right now. Um, let's see how they control this match, guys. But it's going to be all eyes on IRC and how they are going to be playing the match. So, reading the live chat right now, Craig's asking where is Omega. I I think I'm wondering the same thing as well. I think he's talking about the Miramar match. Wondering where Omega was going, but yeah. So let's see, guys. Let's see. Looking good so far. Nobody taking a fight right now. We might just see some fighting going on in the farm area. Um, last match, guys. Last match. Let's see how it goes. Let's see the points. Yeah, I think the points are being shown even in the last match because, of course, it's just the fifth match. We have 5 other matches coming live to you tomorrow, same time, guys. So I would love to see you all there as well, because those 5 matches are going to be the important ones. The first day as well is going to be really important start for all of these teams. Let's see how well they are doing right now. If this was a normal played, I think IRC will be very happy with their performance, 51 points in 5 matches. But I think EQC, IS, and NRC, knowing that they have 5 matches the next day, I think they're choosing that day to dominate here, just getting the points that they need very easily to set up a foundation that they will very much try and base their performance on for tomorrow. So, yeah. I think from number. Oh, okay. So we have some fighting going on. LFEQC against LF right now. Haley going down, and yeah, we have EQC picking up an elimination already. First blood drawn by Tfue over here, and unfortunately, it's going to be Haley from LF. So They have a clash over here in Mansion's side. We see Tfue taking an early rotation, trying to pick up the eliminations if there are some to take, but I don't think he was expecting anyone to be out there. I'm pretty sure he expected, 4K to be in towards the Mansion area. But right now it looks as if, yeah, we can see Athena going down now from Revo. And I think the support will come from TP as well. JLo as well going down. Dev is not going to be happy about that one. So yeah, last player standing for 4KLF right now, and and yeah, it's not looking good, guys. JLo going down. Oh no, Dev. What are your thoughts? We can see the chase coming down, and Zayli, the last player standing for LF. Unfortunately, that's going to end their night here. 1v3 from Rebo towards LF. Uh, quite unfortunate here for LF over here. Just a really good team, guys. The EQC, they've gotten to that position that EQC has automatically a very high chance of winning. All the time we can see a fight going on with Code Blacks and VE Mafia Gang. So it looks like Apex has secured an elimination already. Apex 69 gonna take down enemy from this side as well. Killmonger Noob Carlo is going to be the last two players standing for the team right now. Killmonger trying to take an angle over from the right hand side of the docks area just below farm. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see how well they play out. Killmonger, will he be able to take some more eliminations over from this side? It looks like enemy, he's trying to see if he can save enemy over from this side. But yeah, Noob Carlo has to do the first aggression over on this side. But Cyrax going to waste a nade on absolutely nothing there, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see with the DBS going to be quite deadly here. Cyrax has an S2K for himself, so let's see DBS versus S2K. And look at that, the shotgun shots coming from Cyrax, and Killmonger is going to have to take enemy if he is to have a chance of winning this fight over here in the docks. So VE Mafia Gang doing very well to start off the final match, Erangel. And we can see Tabs with a beautiful spray over here, connection, and Maxi gets eliminated and gives an elimination to B6 Esports. They're going to be taken down, guys. And look at that, EQC Esports. They've already got the 4 eliminations, so 49. It's only a 2-point gap between the first and the second place. Let's see how that works out now. 2B Esports up against the DDX right now. We can see a fight going on, possible fight from Mavericks and TRC official. Okay. You can see a spray coming down from Ima, got the shots down, but unfortunately not able to connect to knock their Code Blacks. They get eliminated. Unfortunately, Killmonger's revive didn't do a whole heap of good for the team. Okay, so this is DDX that 2B Esports are going to be facing up against. 375 meters to go into the zone. So they will want to finish this fight really quickly. Whoever wins this right now, the previous victors of Miramar, 2B Esports, coming into the Erangel match, and now they are full of confidence, can take down possibly any team. Let's see if they can take down DDX. For instance, right now we can see Starboy, and that nade looks awfully close. Guys, will he get knocked out? I don't think it will come, but he has revealed his position. Nafla with the nade is going to knock out Starboy. What a beautiful nade. And Nyx is going to come in for the confirmation of the elimination as fast as possible. We can see Kesha against B6 Esports. Ginny confirming the elimination. Starboy gets eliminated. And 2B Esports, they are going to back out from this area. TLQ Panda with the knockdown. Trixlays quick. It says here that they've missed the match. And their points are not. Don't know what's happening actually. So Wizard with the 1v1 over here, but he gets knocked out right now, and unfortunately this Phoenix with the shotgun shots is able to take the elimination of Wizard, and he has to heal up really quickly, guys, and he does get the bandages off in time. Gyro with the elimination of Panda as well. So let's see, guys. Darshi getting run over as well. So ISA and NRC in a fight right now. Doom gets knocked out here, and this is TRC Esports, making it a bit difficult for them. Doom is going to get revived by Susti over on this side. The revive has to come off quick because this place is getting overly crowded very fast here. Team X Force right now losing out on yet another player. Aslan is now with the momentum for Trixless Quick. He has to do something for the team here. The nade, the final nade, will he be able to connect with it right now? It looks like he's unable to do that, but yeah, I think Phoenix will have a nade in hand as well, trying to do something for the team. It looks like he's trying to go over the wall, seeing if he can take another angle, but from the other side, it's going to be IRC with a beautiful third party, and they get a confirmation of the elimination. And right now, Shadow picks up an elimination. Chaos JFR's girls on the other side, they get eliminated over here. LFEQC, TRC official, and ISNRC both in the same place. We can see Omega with the confirmation of Guru right now. Beautiful stuff, and getting the elimination as well over on this side. Let's see. Tfu, unfortunately, is going to be knocked out. Omega is going to knock out Doom as well. Let's see, guys. It's going to be a really intense battle over here. Omega standing still. Let's see, Lucifer, will he be able to pick up some eliminations? It looks like Omega will try with S12K, and Storm's going to steal that elimination away from Omega. And yeah, the confirmation of Lucifer is going to come out right now, and that's going to be a bit of a bad start for VISNRC. Looks like Mini will have to do something on this side. Gets a knockdown, but unfortunately, it's not going to be the best fight for ISNRC. Really unfortunate, but LFEQC, they do a brilliant job of clearing out this position, but it's not cleared out yet. The last player standing for VE Mavericks is still in the vicinity, and yeah, I think he's going to get out of there right now. And as we can see, players from 2B Esports, after leaving the fight, they are able to pick up another elimination, another third party elimination from IRC. They picked up, this time it's Roy, first time it was Shadow. And they have picked up an elimination, guys. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff from this team over here. They're doing really well to try and keep the #1 position, but they lose it out to EQC. They've picked up 9 eliminations already. Oh my goodness. IRC, they're gonna have to do a better job here if they want to, keep the momentum. Because okay, I think my headset died, so we're gonna have to do these final few minutes on the laptop mic. I hope the laptop mic is not going to be an issue. Okay, so yeah, EQC, as I was saying, 9 eliminations, and they've taken away the #1 position from IRC. IRC, they have a task to take it back. I don't think they know that LFEQC has been absolutely dominating right now. I think they should have been paying attention to the kill feed, because it's been absolute domination from EQC. I can't lie. 9 eliminations, and there's 36 remaining. We have ISNRC, Team X-Force, DDX, CB, FRS, LF, and yeah, I think Tranquility in this match. So yeah, 5 teams out of the game. Sorry, 6 teams out of the game. And let's see how well will these teams do. Let's see. And the zone has shifted towards the Gatka Ruins area. Players look like yeah, VE Mafia Gang. They will be able to confirm a spot inside the zone very, very easily here. Yeah, that position, middle of the zone, center zone, that's probably the best place that you want to confirm as quick as possible.
And it looks like B6 Esports, they will look to confirm the other compound on the western side of the compound. Yeah, there we go. That is the compound here. And they have momentum to do wonders here. B6 Esports with 5 eliminations to their name. Let's see how well they will be able to hold this position. Stage 3 zone underway still. About to be underway in 1 minute 10 seconds. We can see Mafia Gang. Jade getting a knockdown over here. And Sattu is going to unfortunately bring about a disadvantage to Mafia Gang. The elimination will come out over on this side. And Jade will pick up yet another elimination. He has the most momentum for the team. Cyrax getting some shots off towards Jade. But he's going to come back safely over here. Not that bad at all from B6 Esports. All they have to do is successfully hold this position, and they are going to really work wonders here. All right, up to 6 eliminations. Yeah. So nothing much going on. The stage 3 zone about to get underway in a second. There we go. It's starting. Let's see, guys. The rotations will have to come in. And we have EQC holding this pit over here, which probably is a disadvantage in any team, guys. But this team right here knows how to make disadvantage an advantage, and that's something to admire from them as well. They make use of every single nook and corner they have to play with over here in this Erangel map. So they have a 3-man roster. Revo was the guy with the momentum, but unfortunately he has been eliminated out of the match. But yeah, IRC, they have to do something over here, and it looks like they are taking a fight against 2B Esports. Another elimination coming Adios's way, and he's able to pick up the third elimination for the team right now. IRC, they are back in the first place position. So I think just the momentum that they needed, guys, to keep themselves in the first place position. With EQC still in the game, it looks like nothing can be confirmed over here for IRC. The last player standing for 2D Esports, Ima, will have to rotate in towards the zone. And let's see where the zone is going to shift, guys. It's going to be that center compound, as I predicted, or as I said here, which is a good position for BE, Mafia Gang, B6, LF, EQC, and even Team Weather Papa right now. And it looks like LF, EQC from the other side. Actually, that's going to be EQC Esports from the other side. They will have to find a way in towards the zone. Yeah, Ima trying his level best here to find a position that he can easily work with. And there's not many options here, guys. He knows that if he goes further in, he might not see the end of this match, or he might see the end of this match really quickly for his team. Right, Aslan from Trixler is quick, the last player standing. He's going to get a rush right now. Rich from this side. He gets a shot down with the S12K, and he's going to take the elimination. No, the DBS Aslan. Beautiful elimination. 1v1. Really good gun power. We can see TRC. They get eliminated. Aslan has still 100 meters more to go in towards the zone. But however, he is going to stay rooted firmly. So 3 eliminations already picked up, guys, from Aslan. Right, so 2D Esports, they're coming to the match with only a 3-man roster, and looks like Nates are coming 2D Esports' way. And I think actually Action is trying to see if he can nail out LFEQC, and looks like that nade is going to come awfully close here. Let's see. It doesn't though. That nade might come awfully close. No, it won't. It actually just takes some chip damage of action. And right now another nade being thrown towards action. Let's see if he does. If he's able to take a knockout right now. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. But over on this side we have T4S in a fight with 4K right now. Look at that rotation going in. Aslan, he gets eliminated now. And we can see some rotations around for T4S Esports. They have to try and pick up these eliminations, but Pure M with a beautiful shot with the AUG traced it to perfection. And it's going to be another knock for Nigesh over here. Cyrax with the knock over towards his own side, but it's Rutra, the final player remaining, and Nigesh will pick up that elimination really easily. T4S, they will get eliminated out of the match. 4K will pick up 3 eliminations. 3 eliminations towards Nigesh actually, a 1v3 against T4S. Pure M will pick up the 1 elimination as well. So really good momentum to go into the stage 5 zone. Um, yeah, and 4K right now, they are in a good position, actually, a good foundation to move into the second day. They're the 6th position. They've already picked up 4 eliminations. We have B6 picking up 6 eliminations. The only team ahead of them right now with the same points going into the 5th and final match of the first day of the IRC Contender series. Let's see, guys, the zone further shifting towards those compounds is going to be interesting. Going to be very interesting here, because we can see LFEQC, they have made a disadvantage of the trenches into an advantage over here. And look at that, Sacha is going to take the knockdown of Storm. Omega might have to come for the revive as fast as possible, otherwise a push over here might just be the end of LF Esports. But TFU, I think, will be able to do some cover over on this side. We can see Team EQC with the spray. Apex is going to take those knockdowns over here. Trying goes down, as well as Vikisa from, I think, Mafia Cyrax. Purem with the elimination of Perfect from EQC. And Apex, I think, is Venom, who has renamed. And he's going to be with so much momentum for the team. 2 eliminations already. Cyrax is going to take a knock of Mew from over this side. Mew is going to get eliminated from Apex. And where the Papa is going to have a difficult time right now with the knockdown. Roy from IRC gets knocked down right now. Sasta as well gets knocked down. Apex with the knockdown. Oh my goodness, guys. Completely intense, because the rotations into zone is going to be really difficult, because LFEQC, B6 Esports and VE Mafia Gang all have very decent positions when it comes to the zone right now. Omega with the domination over here, 3 eliminations to his name. And right now we can see IRC in a bit of a struggle, and there goes IRC out of the match. They did their best to stay in the hash 1 position. Might it be enough? Let's see. At the end of this match, Way the Papa as well at the same time goes down. 4 nights, they are up to 9 eliminations in the blink of an eye. They were at 4, they picked up 5 eliminations in quick succession. We can see Mafia Cyrax and Apex 69. Cyrax with the momentum, definitely you could say, from VE Mafia Gang. 4 eliminations. The rest of the team, unfortunately, they have been eliminated really early. Satu with the 1 elimination, he had momentum, but unfortunately couldn't carry it forward. You can see Apex looking towards the side of 4K. They are trying to make it really difficult for them in terms of coming in towards the zone. And it looks like the advantage has come towards VE Mafia Gang. 2D Esports, they get taken out, and B6 Esports, they are going to have to find a way in towards the zone. It's going to be an exposed position. Apex 69 going to take the elimination of, I think, Nigesh. And Pure Aim, Rio, and his teammate will have to do something. Octane EQC with the grenade now, eliminating Cyrax. Might as well just call it an elimination. He's not going to get there in time. Is Mafia Apex, or will he be able to do that Octane? It's the last player standing from EQC Esports, and looks like he will be able to get the revive in this position as well. But unfortunately, Omega from EQC picks up the elimination of 4K, and now the grenades are going to fly from B6 Esports. Let's see how well they will be able to do. Omega, the last player standing for LFEQC, I think they've confirmed the number one position, and it's now B6 Esports versus I think VE Mafia Gang. Now Octane goes down, and it's now B6 Esports against VE Mafia Gang. The two teams that took these positions really early in the match, they were able to try and become the final contenders for the winner chicken dinner in the fifth and final match of day number one for the IRC Contender Series. Let's see, B6 Esports or VE Mafia Gang, there will be crowned a new champion, a new chicken dinner winner here for this IRC Contender Series. Drop your predictions down below. Let's see, who do you think it is? Tabs times Jet, Deadly Snake, Duo says Craigs. LFEQC with the love from Craigs. Tabs is actually knocked out right now. The revive has come back. Jade with the 6 eliminations momentum, and B6 Esports has very decent amount of eliminations. 12 eliminations is not bad at all. With the winner chicken dinner, it's definitely something that they will want, and they have probably the most advantage when you look at it, because they do have a 3-man squad. Mafia Gang, however, on the other hand, they only have 2. Cyrax and Apex, they'll have to do something over from this side. I think the rush is going to come in from Tabs. Tabs would unfortunately give his knock away. Top with the reply back against Apex, and now it's brought down to a 1v1. Cyrax is going to knock down Tops, and it looks like the revive is going to come out instead of Jade pressure, and looks like the Fires is going to give enough time for B6 Esports to take the revive. And looks like from the other side, Mafia Cyrax coming down, but it's going to be Tops. Or actually from the other side, I think Jade with the final elimination from B6 Esports to take the chicken dinner in the final match of the IRC Contender Series day number 1. Right, the winners B6 Esports, the brother duo with Hate and Tabs, and the addition of I think Top Jade from the other side. They were able to pick up the winner chicken dinner. B6 Esports. Yeah, Woods with the 6 eliminations. OP Jade with the 6 as well. Tabs with 2, and Hate with the 0. But very well played either way. Bravo 6 here with the winner chicken dinner in match number 5 here of the IRC Contender Series. They are going to put themselves in a very good position going into the second day. 69 eliminations, 66 knockouts, 9,154 total healings, 5 grenade eliminations, 41 assists, 3 vehicle eliminations in the final match of day number 1 here. Alright, head to head in the Contender Series, B6 with 24 total points with 14 eliminations, 2,031 damage. LFEQC with the 13 eliminations, 18 total points, 11 knocks, 2,120 total. And I think we know who has gotten the #1 confirmed already. OPJ is going to take the MVP over on this side with 6 eliminations, 845 damage, 101 heal with 3 knocks. Very well played. Went into the final fight here with the 6 eliminations. I'm pretty sure another person got those eliminations. So, but very well done either way. Bravo 6 Jade has done a very nice job confirming those eliminations. Takes the MVP of the match as well, guys. VE Mafia Cyrax also did very well here. 4 eliminations for him. He takes 1032 damage as well. That's a lot. Omega from EQC picks up 5 eliminations, 822 damage. Woods with 6 eliminations with 455 damage. Mafia Apex with the 1004 damage and only 3 eliminations. Well done either way, guys. Very well done to every single player that played this match. Yeah, definitely gave the momentum, but B6 total points 24 of them, LFEQC with 18. That looks like enough to actually surpass and take the #1 VE Mafia gang with 14, 4 Knights with 12, IRC with 5. It's not going to be enough, guys. Trickslayer is quick with 4, EQC with 4, Team X Force 2B Esports, TRC official with 3, NAV ISSL with 2, DDX Esports with 2, Weather Papa with 2, 2D Esports with 2, V Mavericks, KSGFR, Curse, Code Blacks with 1. The rest not able to capitalize in this final match of day number 1 in the IRC Contender Series. Overall standings, there we go, guys. Now it's a huge gap here. 7-point lead for IRC. They did a good job either way, staying at the second position. And it's a 10-point gap with B6 for the third place position. So that one chicken dinner brought them to a podium position. Very well done here. EQC with 63, IRC with 56, B6 with 46, ISI NRC with 38, 4K with 35, 2B with 28, EQC Esports with 28. Mafia with 27 as well, Team X with 25, DDX with 24, Weather Papa with 23, B2R with 22, Mavericks with 21. Still, from the 6th to the 12th position, it's a matter of just a couple of points. T4S with 15, Mavericks with 21, T4S with 15, TRC with 14, CB with 13, 2D with 12, FRS with 11, LF with 6, and I'm pretty sure TLQ's there's probably a technical issue with that, but let's see if the fix comes in, guys. Overall standings after 5 matches in the first day. Overall top players: LF, Omega, EQC with 11 eliminations, 4K Rio with 11, Dima with 10. He got 10 kills in Sandhawk match. My gosh. Okay, so Omega is going to be #1 with 21 eliminations, guys. Just a small correction over there. API has not picked up the absolute domination he has done in Sandhawk. 10 eliminations. So, yeah, he should be at the #1. 4K Rio, I think Adios should be in the number 2 position, if I'm not wrong. 14 eliminations. Then we have the rest, Rio, Dima, and Jade following through. Hopefully, we'll get a fix tomorrow and get all the statistics straightened up here. But these guys are the overall top players nonetheless. So very well done, guys. They will have heaps of confidence going into the second day. So let's see how that works out for them, guys. So today's match is IRC taking 2 chicken dinners, one in the Erangel and one in the Sanok, EQC in the middle, picking up the most amount of points in a match for a team in the IRC Contender Series so far with 29. 2B with 17 points, Miramar in the second and the second Miramar match of the day, and the final match goes to B6 Esports with 24 total points. All in all, a very even couple of matches that we've had. IRC with the domination, but EQC still somehow managed to take the #1 position with some beautiful gameplay we have seen, guys. So these are the today's matches. This is day number 1. We have a day number 2 on the way, guys. If you have been entertained, you have to be there for tomorrow's next 5 matches. Right, so that's going to wrap it up for day number 1. We are extremely sorry for the technical issues that we had regarding the APIs and the freezing, I think, the middle of the 4th match, Mirama. So yeah, hopefully we will come in with a much better stream tomorrow. Completely sorry on our part, guys. So yeah, second day, guys, of the IRC Contender Series going to be underway tomorrow. Same time, guys, same teams, same goal. 50K on the line for all of these players. Let's see who walks away with it. EQC at the #1 position. Let's see if they can walk away with it. So yeah, it's going to be me, Josh, from the Castiness. Perfect management by Cancer, and the graphics also done by Cancer, and the production, VE production, of course, managed by Deep. So very well done to them as well. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, it's good night for now, guys. Peace out.